Good morning, everyone. I'm starting this vlog because I graduate a week from tomorrow. So I wanted to kind of like soak up my last week of college and vlog. Obviously, I don't get to soak it up as much as the next person because I am student teaching, but it's okay because I like student teaching. So I'm actually going back to Muncie after school today. I'm leaving straight from school. Tonight, I don't have anything. Saturday, I'm going to spend the majority of the day prepping my gift for my class and my gift for my teacher. So I need to like go to Walmart and get some stuff. I need to print some things out at the library and then bring it all back and start putting it all together. And then we also have our last murder mystery dinner with our friends our Saturday night. Sunday night, I'm actually staying through Sunday because we have our theater and dance award ceremony. We have the alumni dinner before, or not the alumni dinner, the senior dinner. The senior dinner before, and then we have our like award ceremony, and it's also when we honor the seniors. So there's like the senior video and kind of all that stuff, and it's really special for the seniors. And then I'm going straight home and going to sleep and then getting up early and driving the 2.5 hours back and hopefully making it back to my school at like, the goal is 9:30, but that feels like a stretch, but we'll see. And yeah, so that's the plan. And then finish out the week of student teaching. And then next Friday, also drive to Muncie, and then Saturday graduate, and then Sunday start the move out process. But I'm gonna have to come back towards the end of May to move out because just timing wise how things are working out. So it's gonna be a crazy week and I'm excited to take you guys along with me. Right now we need to load my car up. I'm bringing this really nice dress to wear to the senior dinner, so I need to load that up, and also just my bag and everything. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get gas and go to school. All right, I'm on campus right now. It is beautiful outside, 60 degrees. I'm headed to the library to print out the notes that I wrote to my students. I wrote each of them a note, and I'm gonna cut them out and put them in their bags. After I print those out, I need to go to Walmart and get stuff for the bags. So I need to get the actual bags, and then I need to get candy, maybe one other thing, and then I need to start prepping my teacher's gift. I don't know what I'm getting her yet, but I'm gonna figure that out. Okay, I got myself some Wendy's for lunch. I am now at Walmart. So I'm thinking for my teacher, I'm gonna give her like a gift basket. So I'm gonna get like a lot of small things and put them all together. I know I definitely wanna get her some candy because she loves candy. So I'm gonna get her some candy, definitely gift cards. I feel like that's what all teachers like, is gift cards. And then I'm thinking of either getting her a dog toy to like play with her dog because she loves her dog, or some like fun earrings or hair clips because she wears those a lot. Maybe both, we'll see. I am on a tight budget, so we'll have to see. The first mission is to get a bunch of little like goodie bags to put all my student stuff in, and then a big pack of candy to kind of split amongst the students. So those are my first two steps. Those are what I'm going to do right when I get in there, and then I'm going to spend some time browsing, looking for stuff for my teacher. And then there's also a technical director, so I'm going to get her a gift card, and there's an assistant technical director, so I'm going to get him a gift card as well because I've been working with them. And then one of my classes is co-taught by a special ed teacher, and I've been talking with her a lot and working with her, so I want to get her a little gift card and note as well. So we're going to be spending a lot of money today, but it's worth it because educators deserve it. So okay, here's the finished basket. These are the 3 cards for the other 3 teachers that I've been working with the Starbucks cards in them. But I got her favorite candies. These are 2 candies that I've seen her eat frequently, so I assume they're her favorite. I got her these banana clips that she wears all the time. Of course, the thank you card with the Starbucks card. And then I got her a dog toy for her dog. And then I ended up getting her tissues for her classroom because she's out. I noticed that she ran out like a couple of weeks ago and some students have been asking for tissues. So I thought I would just be nice and restock her tissues for her, because you know, a lot of teachers, particularly secondary teachers, have to fund all of that stuff. So I just thought it would be nice to get that for her. My mom also said that she's gonna donate some tissues to her classroom as well. But I think this is a solid basket. It's very simplistic, but I think it'll make her smile. So now I just have the rest of the day to chill. I'm probably gonna read and then get ready for murder mystery dinner. Okay, I'm trying to stand as far back as possible. I still don't think you're gonna be able to see the shoes, but this is my look for my last Ta-Da award ceremony as a Ball State student. So basically this award ceremony, obviously people get like scholarships and awards, but as a senior, I'm not super eligible for anything. The only thing I could get is the faculty award, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. But I'm just going to support my other friends, and then beforehand there's a senior dinner, so all the seniors have dinner with the faculty, and then we go to the award ceremony, hang out, and then at the ceremony they show the senior video and like all that stuff, so it's really special. So this is the fit. I got this dress at Macy's with my mom when we were grad dress shopping, and we just fell in love with it. It's not what I'm wearing for graduation, but I think it's so cute. Also today I cleared off my bookshelf, so all my books are packed. So at least I started the packing process, but let's go to senior dinner. Good morning, guys. It's been a minute since I've updated the vlog, but today is my second to last day, which means I'm giving all of my Gold Day students their little gift bags today. I'm also giving my teacher her stuff just because I'm gonna bring it all together, and so it feels weird to just like have gifts for the students and then nothing for her. I'm really excited to see all of their reactions. I'm really sad. A lot of students have been coming up to me over the past couple of days being like, I don't want you to leave, like we're gonna miss you. So like that part I'm truly going to miss, like the working with students and getting to know students and things like that. And I'm also going to miss my mentor teacher. She was so great, so helpful, literally taught me so much. So like the people is probably what I'm gonna miss the most. And then Friday, I'm literally going straight to Muncie, and me and my friends are having like a little mini grad party at my friend Sarah's house. We're doing like a bonfire with like just us and snacks and things like that, and we're gonna play werewolf because we all love werewolf. So we're gonna do that the night before, and then Saturday getting up bright and early to get ready. So we're in the final stretch. This is crazy. This sounds so dumb, but the thing I'm most excited to do is delete Canvas off my phone. I need more storage on my phone, and I'm so excited to be getting rid of Canvas. So that sounds dumb, but I'm excited to not have Canvas on my phone. Also, it's freezing. Tell me why it's May and it's 30 degrees. What are we doing, Indiana? It's official. So you guys already saw my outfit, but I wanted to show you like my cords and stuff. Sorry, I'm eating a granola bar. So this is my magna cum laude medal, and I have this little pin on it from when I went to the State House for Ball State Day as a county ambassador. This is for top 100 students, which is an award that you like apply for, and I won last year. So I've had this cord for literally a year. And then this stole is my county ambassador stole. So I was a county ambassador for St. Joseph County, which is where I'm from. And basically what that means is I just promote it in class and on social media. I go to different events. I talk to people from St. Joseph County. It was honestly a really good run. I was the ambassador for like a year and a half, and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't know that I was gonna get a stole for that, so I'm feeling very special. The last thing I have to do is my cap, but is gonna have to be pinned because 1, I put the design on backwards, and 2, she does not stay on my head. So this is me post-graduation. I'm in an alumni sweatshirt, which is super special and fun. It says Ball State Alumni. It is the day after. I got breakfast with Ryan's family and then said goodbye to her family. Today, I know I'm in bed, but in a minute, I'm going to get up and start packing and cleaning. My goal is to get my bathroom cleared out today and the kitchen cleared out and clean, and then all the rest of my clothes packed up. If I can get those 3 goals done today, I will feel like I have been productive, but I was really tired after breakfast, so I took a little break. I've been doing some reading sprints. Right now I'm reading Maybe You Should Talk to Someone, which is a nonfiction about therapy. I'm almost halfway through, so I'm going to do one more reading session and then get started. My room is low-key kind of a mess. Like, there's just kind of like stuff everywhere. But graduation was so good. I feel like the ceremony was like really quick. Maybe it just felt quick. I don't know. It felt quick to me. And then afterwards we went to the bookstore to get alumni merch. I got this sweatshirt, I got 2 shirts, and I got a license plate like cover. Then we went back to the house and my parents took some of my stuff back. So like all of my books, just a few extra things. And then we all went to a big dinner. And that was really fun. So like it was all of our families together, me and the 2 roommates. And then after that, we went home and I chilled here for a while, did some more reading, etc. But yeah, in a little bit here, I'm gonna start packing and I'm really sad. It's gonna suck. It makes me depressed. This is the current status. Everything is pretty much empty. I just have to load it all in my car, which is gonna take forever. So I'm gonna put my seats down, load all of this in. I'm also gonna try to get a few furniture pieces in there. I think I have a little nightstand in there that I can get and like some smaller storage things. I'm also gonna see if I can get this nightstand in there. We'll see. I'm just gonna see how much I can fit because my mom and I are only taking 1 car, so we have to be able to fit everything into 1 car. So I am so exhausted. So after I do this, the plan is clear out my dresser and then do some cleaning. So clean out the fridge and the pantry, and then clean my bathroom as much as I can. And then I'm gonna take a shower and chill for the rest of the night because I am exhausted. I'm also probably gonna DoorDash something. I DoorDashed lunch and it messed up my stomach like really bad, so I need something healthy. So I'm either gonna get Panera or Jimmy John's, which I do realize are not that healthy, but I don't have any other food in the house, so this is what we're working with. All right, I'm officially home from Muncie. I am going back in a few weeks to move the rest of my stuff out, but it was very sad leaving. I said goodbye to Ryan officially last night. Didn't get to catch Gabe, so I sent him a very long text. But it just feels so surreal. Like I feel like nothing has hit me yet. I feel like it's gonna, like, in a week, I'm gonna be like really sad. But I'm just gonna chill for a little bit at home before I have to leave for therapy at like 3:30. This is the current state of my bedroom. It makes me want to die when I look at it. I'm planning on tackling that tomorrow. Right now, I'm chilling in bed, listening to the rain in the thunderstorm, reading Jane Eyre. I'm 15% through, and so far I like it. I didn't know that we would be following her through her childhood. I thought it would start with her as an adult, but so far I am liking it, so that's a win. All right, it is time to tackle this debacle. I think I'm gonna start with the smaller like boxes and totes, because once I get those out of the way, I'll have space to do like the big clothing bags. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do about this furniture. My mom said to leave it in here, but honestly, I feel like it's gonna impede my space, so I might need to move it somewhere. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna keep listening to my audiobook. Yesterday, when I was like packing and stuff, or I guess Sunday, I started it and I got almost 40% of the way through, so I potentially could finish it today. But yeah, let's do the thing. Okay, so I may have gotten a tad distracted, but it was productive distraction. So I had to clear out my book tote. I had a tote full of books that I needed to find space for on my shelf, and I don't have a lot of space on my shelf, so I ended up having to just redo my shelves. And now this tote over here is books that I'm gonna take to Half Priced to sell. So I was able to purge a lot of books, but my shelf is still pretty full, but I'm pretty proud of it, so I do want to show you. First of all, I kind of organized this bottom thing. It's still very disorganized, as you can see, but it's a little bit better than it was before. Then I put all of my Agatha Christie books on this shelf here. So this is new. I am collecting Agatha Christie books. I want to try to own her entire library one day. So these are all of the books that I have by her right now. And then this is The Science of Murder, which is technically about Agatha Christie, but it's not one of her books. And then I have my little book quote flip calendar thing, but I think that this looks really pretty. I also have like kind of like my newer copies here and then my vintage copies here. This is also a play script. I couldn't decide if I wanted to put it with my play scripts or with the Agatha Christie, but I feel like it looks better there. Then I have Christmas books. I realized that I had a lot of Christmas books on my shelf, and I kind of wanted to just like loop them all together so that they're all in one spot, because I don't have that many of them, but they take up space on my shelf. So I put those here, and then these are all of my physical play scripts that I own. So I do own a pretty decent amount of scripts, and I just have a little plant and a little candle up there. This shelf is relatively the same. Like I said, I try to go alphabetical with my reads. So as you can see, we've just got it in alphabetical order by author. And I have my 2 special editions of Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom on this shelf. Moving up, everything is still pretty much alphabetical. I have this other special edition of Crooked Kingdom. But yeah, like I said, it's still pretty alphabetical. And then I have these little mini books that have my 11 pop doll on them. Ah! There she goes. And then these are just some bookish stickers that I use to decorate my Kobo. Up here, again, still pretty alphabetical. I have this little tower statue that I've had forever that my sibling got me when they went to Panama. So like I said, still pretty alphabetical. We have this little music box situation. Here's where it gets a little wonky, just because this shelf, I can't technically put books up and down, so I have to put them up like this. And I will say this is not fully in alphabetical order. This is just kind of randoms. So we've got all of my Taylor Jenkins Reid books here. We've got my Rachel Lynn Solomon collection in release order, I think. Actually, no, it's not in release order at all. But it's kind of organized by like YA and then adult books. And then those are just like excess books. And then my top shelf contains all of my classics. And I've got a little candle and owl. Yeah, so I like to keep all my classics in one place as well. And I also can't stand them up because the shelf is too short. So they just kind of like live up there. But yeah, I feel like this is really good, and I do have some space, so if I end up getting more books, I have a little space on this shelf, and obviously some on this shelf, and a little bit on this shelf as well, so if I needed to move things around, I could, but I think it looks really nice. I decided to just axe this shelf for what it was. I don't even remember what was on it, but it was just a bunch of junk, so I axed it and added in a second shelf. All right, I have made a considerable dent. I've gotten through almost all of my totes. Now it's just mainly clothes and doing loads of laundry, all of that jazz. So I'm going to keep at it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, check out my social medias in the description box below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!